Get this going. And we're live, I guess, now, so that's sick. Okay. Here we are, everybody. It is time for another, God, it's been like 3 weeks. Or maybe 2. Because we did the Showa episode.
Yeah, we did the show episode.
Which I never put on Cake every night, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was just for your Kaiju Network thing. So
yeah, I was going to upload it later, but...
I'm trying to look when exactly we did that. I'm looking back because I'm looking through all my community posts because I love the community post tab because I just get a lot of things. I think it was
2 weeks.
Yeah, it was just over 2.5 weeks ago or something. Yeah, if I go look at the upload date, it was the April 25th was when we did it. So coming up on 3 weeks.
So soon I will be doing a collaboration with Nick Jackson. Probably on this channel, we're going to do a re-ranking of the Kong movies because we did that before, but he had to delete the video because it was like shit quality.
But yeah, and there was technical issues, I'm sure.
There always was.
There's always technical issues and issues like that too. But
damn, we got people rushing into this one, all right.
Yeah, you should have seen my streams the other day. They had like 60 people. It was insane. So
okay. Let's see. Did you get up the Instagram? I can get it up if you don't want to.
You can pull it up. That's fine. I can look at it mobilely, but it's just laughable. It's pretty much every post that they make. Hey, where's the guys? You know what it is? It's kind of like the Snyder Cut situation. Where
yes, I was gonna bring that up.
Oh, there's rumors. There's rumors that when the HBO Max drops in like 2 weeks, they're gonna have a trailer for the Snyder Cut. That's the latest rumor, but we'll see.
Freak out.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. But yeah, well, basically, if people want the Snyder Cut, they watch Apocalypse War, kind of, because a lot of it's kind of the same things. Like a lot of elements of it are shared with that movie. So, of the Zack Snyder plans a bit. Like, there's elements in there for sure. A lot of things drawn.
All right. So, I was getting kind of worried about this because I made my video, which I think has 3K views now or something like that. It actually did way better than I thought it would. Where basically I was like, okay, Legendary is putting out pictures and promos for Dune, which comes out in December, and nothing for Godzilla vs. Kong, which comes out in November. So I was thinking, all right, like, what's going on here? Because, like, if everything's delayed, then everything's delayed, right? But then I was thinking, okay, well, then why are they promoting some movies and not others? So let me show you this post. Damn, I hate mobile, or not mobile, desktop Instagram. All right, let me get this over. So here's a post with a picture from Dune. First comment, most liked. So how is it that we have more marketing for a movie that comes a month after Godzilla vs. Kong? All right. Now you will say, where's the GVK trailer? Some of it is people saying don't ask for the trailer because some people are like fighting against it.
Yeah, because there's Dune fans, because Dune is a very popular, one of the most influential sci-fi novels of all time, and this is like supposed to be like this big thing. It's Denis Villeneuve, or however you pronounce his name.
Well, yeah, I know it's got like a lot of hype around it. I'm not saying they can't market Dune, but I think the standards are a little weird every time.
Yeah, but we're in an unprecedented situation right now with COVID going on, so most major productions stuff is kind of all shut down. Like, other things are just going to streaming, like that Trolls movie. Warner Brothers just put Scoob on streaming today, I believe.
Yep. With this guy, GVK trailer, or at least some images. Godzilla vs. Kong release date on November, 0 content. Dune release December, lots of content. I like that one. This guy spoke Pacific Rim 3. No, I made a video about that. That is not happening.
Yeah, there's no chance. If Pacific Rim 2 was good, we would have gotten it.
Yes,
and did well.
And
Del Toro would have made it. I know there's the anime series. And,
yes.
Why do studios not let Del Toro make his sequels? I mean, the only one they let him make was Hellboy 2, which is really good, but they wouldn't do Hellboy 3, and instead did a really crappy reboot. And then, boom.
All right. Why the hell are you releasing new images for a movie that comes a month after GVK? Yeah, for that movie, you act like it doesn't even exist. GVK trailer, we've been waiting a fucking year. Where's the official posters? Well, there is an official poster to this guy. There actually is. But Legendary didn't make a big deal out of it, though. It wasn't like, here's our poster for GVK. It was kind of like, here was the poster at an expo that's now online.
Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it all that I'm saying.
Godzilla versus Kong. This guy just says Thanos. Where's the GVK trailer? All right, you guys get the point, I think.
No, I don't think we do. I think we need to see more comments.
Oh, here's one guy that's commenting that Dune, he's excited for Dune.
Yeah. Poor Dune. Poor Dune. It's like I said, it's just every post it's going to be about Godzilla because fans are just impatient. Right now, you know what? Like, unlike when King of the Monsters was out, like I feel I'm totally patient for this movie. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, you know, I got plenty of content. It's not a 5-year wait or anything. Like I just got a movie last year. I can handle the wait a little bit longer at this point. Like at first I was getting impatient, but now I'm just like, you know what? When it happens, it happens. Like we're getting up on the 6-month mark. But again, theaters are all pretty much shut down. States are still shut down. And it's like, oh, we're gonna extend it again. I know my state just as soon as you're ready to go back next week, oh no, we're extending it again. And they're like, yeah, I think we'll extend it some more, and everyone's going crazy over it, like just wear masks and all that. But yeah, so
it's again, I mean, you're right that this is something that nobody predicted, but I think it is fair to point out the fact that they're marketing one movie, pretending another doesn't exist. And I've even said this, even if they have to delay it, you can at least advertise it, get people talking about it.
You know what? They don't even need to have to because all the fans are talking about it anyways.
Because but how big of a circle is a Godzilla fandom compared to DC or Marvel? It's like,
oh, I know, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I mean, people are a little too worried, but I'm like, no, this one has more marquee value than any Godzilla or Kong movie the last, I don't know, pretty much since I can't even think, since 98, 2014. This one has more going for it because it's got the two of them. So, and that's a lot of things people don't realize is Kong is a big draw in the United States.
Well, Kong Skull Island has been the most successful of the three movies.
Worldwide, it has been, not domestically, because that would still be 2014, because 2014 made more money. But, obviously, theaters expanded in China since 2014. And plus, Kong Skull Island just has more of a mainstream appeal to it than the other two MonsterVerse films. Because, you got the most recognizable stars. You got kind of a simpler story. It's King Kong. It's not, three-headed space dragon.
Shin wrote in reviews. I had that theory, too, and I said that in my State of GVK video that the King of the Monsters box office wasn't great, but I've seen arguments that was because of Endgame.
There's a lot of factors that went into it, but you know what?
Supposed to come out in May. No, the trailer was not supposed to come out in May. People must have been speculating. What were you gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of factors. Yeah. Let's see. Mechagodzilla, yes. I'm excited for that.
Oh, this is stupid. Off topic, but how many times are you getting a comment from this person saying you want to be friends?
I know, it's the two different spammers are come to all of our channels now. And
no, it's not just us. It's all these big YouTube channels too. Everyone's getting there. It's just you report them and they still don't go away. They just don't go away. Get them the fuck out of here. Assholes.
One thing I noticed is that the logo for Godzilla vs. Kong is the Godzilla font.
Yep.
They didn't use the Kong font at all.
You know what? Oh, we got to talk about the children's book too.
Oh my god. Yes, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, so that confirms to me there will be they won't kill each other in the movie. There's no way you do that if you're releasing that children's book. So they're going to become allies. They better, you know what? Fuck it. Have them shake hands like Godzilla and Jet Jaguar. If they do that, I will stand up and applaud in the theater. I'm like, I don't care how stupid it sounds. Have them shake hands. Just think about how ridiculous that would be. And you know what? I don't care. Screw it. Who needs reality anymore? I don't want reality in my movies.
What if they just have the whole movie be super dark and serious, and then he does the handshaking jump kick?
Oh, I would.
Flies away.
It would be so insane, but you know what? People kind of love the laughable, ridiculous nature of that stuff. It would be the most meme moment of the year.
Hey, Adam Wingard's favorite film is Hedorah.
I think it's his second favorite. I don't know. He really likes Hedorah.
Destroya and Hedorah.
Yeah, so Hedorah is one. Yeah, Hedorah is just a really crazy, trippy movie. So I can see why he likes that one.
GBK needs justice. Yeah. So let me just catch up, see if there are any comments. Mr. Joker.
Last we
I
heard they were doing good test screenings, but
yeah, I don't think that it's gonna. I don't think the premiere will be at Comic-Con. I think it'll be earlier. But God, I think it's like, to me, they've been in post production for a while. They ended filming in April last year, and if I can remember, how much time did King of the Monsters? King of the Monsters actually had a long post production time. Let's see, because they ended filming in like September 2017. Yeah, they had a long time, but still, guys. Let's see. Oh, geez, I have no idea. Munich G. I have not been to G Fest. I don't know when I'm going to go, but
yeah, it sucks that G Fest is canceled. I just wish I could be going because I even took like the day off. But you know what? I don't even know how it's all gonna go down once summer comes. It's just now that we're getting into like May with this whole lockdown thing. Like at first I'm like, okay, it's March, April, I can tolerate it. But then we start to get into May and summer. I'm like, no. This is getting
well,
way
my state is opening back up already. Like the golf course I work at, it's like open now.
Yeah, my state, she keeps extending it over and over and over again, and people are getting more angry. And every time, just like, well, I'm gonna extend it some more, and then everybody keeps freaking out, and she's bringing it on herself too. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's talk about this movie.
But like, because of this, so all this happening, like I think one of the bigger points I wanted to make is that if we're expecting right now every film to have its release date kept or move forward, that like if that's a toss in the air, and they're already marketing a movie coming out in December that could possibly be moved, then I don't know why they're marketing one for November that's possibly going to be moved.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see because marketing's it's been put to a standstill. I mean, they got Comic-Con at home because, like you said, they can do like because of the unprecedented situation we're in, they could still do only a few months marketing. Like if you're still like 3 months away, that's still 3 months of time.
But that's a little tight. But
it's tight. But again, there's no theaters open for people to see trailers anyways. Everybody's at home anyways. They could just share stuff.
Well, yeah, they can do it online and shit. But like one thing that I want to bring up, so people bring up 2014, how 2014's marketing was 6 months. 6 months, by the way, will be in a couple of days. And I want to just say this: I absolutely agree with that, and I wouldn't be mad if we had to wait till like June to get a trailer. But 2014 had they announced their comic was coming. They had posters left and right coming out. And people knew about it, and Legendary was telling people about it. This is kind of like they're just ghosting everyone.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, but again, it's the situation we're in right now. So, I mean, I'm patient about it right now.
It's weird. Let's see. I still stand by expecting a trailer this month, though.
Yeah, I'm still like, if we don't get it this month, I will be genuinely surprised.
Well, in my video, I said if we get to June 1st and there's no trailer, then I think it's been delayed. And that could be me being impatient. I'm not sure, but just looking at the history, I think that's the case.
Yep.
Because we had the same situation last fall where every couple weeks went by, no trailer, and then we were like, okay, it has to be delayed, and then they announced it was delayed.
Right, and just think we're already 2 months past that point already. Like,
right, because
that's crazy.
We were like, right, that is too. But we were like, for the longest time, like, okay, it's November or it's December. They're really going to release a trailer. Now there's 3 months to go. Oh, it's delayed. Oh, that makes sense.
So, right. I mean, well, Comic-Con at home is in July, so like I can still see us like at the absolute latest, it'll be Comic-Con at home for a trailer, but
it's like no matter what though, they have to put it online, even if it's Comic-Con at home.
Yeah, because you think about it, you got all of July, August, September,
Which
October.
how are they going
That's
to do that? By the way,
four or
like
5 months. That's 4.5 months. No, Comic Con at home is just gonna be like you just watch panels from people's houses. I don't know. It's interesting.
private Zoom meeting, Hall H VIP Zoom meeting. That would
Hey,
not go well.
say, what do you guys think of an animated direct to video crossover between Scooby Doo and Godzilla? Go for it. I mean, Scooby
Hell
Doo's
no.
crossed over with everyone. They okay on Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. That's the first episode I watched the show. I was just skimming through the TV. It was a parody of War of the Gargantuas. They literally start out singing, the words get stuck in my throat, and then like these two creatures called the humanoids, humongonauts or whatever they are. Like there's a brown and a green one. I'm like, are they parodying War of the Gargantuas? Like what on a
Oh my
Scooby Doo
god.
thing? So I could totally see it happening. I mean, there was the Hanna Barbera, Godzilla show. I could have seen a crossover happening in that Scooby and Godsuki just hanging out, having like their little wacky comedic moments. So I mean, the new Scoob movie is about the Hanna Barbera universe. So who's to say we won't see it at some
True.
point? So
Wait, so Tenet is still coming out in July. What?
yeah, like Nolan really wants those IMAX theaters released, but yeah, I don't see Tenet staying in that spot. It'll probably move, just like Wonder Woman 84 moved. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. We're like midway through May, so we're getting
I
close to
wanted to do
June.
something. Wanted to find the 2014 trailer. Let's see. Actually, and also 2014 actually had a trailer in 2012. Now a lot of it was test reel stuff, but still.
Right.
Like
I mean, technically
2013 Comic Con, they had a trailer.
we have had footage of this movie.
Yeah. 2013 Comic Con, we had a trailer. I think 2012 they showed it too, but I think 2013 had like less like test footage.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh wait, there it is. So the teaser trailer came out on December 10th, 2013, which was like basically 6 months.
Yeah, basically 6 months. So we're getting to the 6 month mark. So I mean, we gotta have that thing.
To me, it'll be any day now if we're looking at 2014.
Right. I mean, it's been very quiet, and Legendary is very like around that topic, if you know what I mean. They're kind of like just moving around it. So, I mean, they could always just drop the trailer online. I mean, it depends on if people are working on the trailers. Like, are they?
I was thinking. I mean, you can do all of that. You could do everything in post at home.
Yeah, that's what a lot of filmmakers are doing. They're like Andy Serkis. He did his live reading of The Hobbit at home, and then he was also like working on Venom 2. And he's doing all that post production stuff at home. So. Okay, let's see some comments.
Before I sleep, yes. So Pierce, by the way, has been doing a no sleep challenge, and I think he's at 90 hours.
Oh, are you finally falling asleep, Pierce?
He says, "Catching this before I sleep."
God, all that lack of sleep. I wish I could do that, but
I was gonna make a point, but
I barely slept last night. Now that I think about it, if Dwayne the Rock Johnson appears in the MonsterVerse, what kind of character do you think would be perfect for him in the
Rampage
MonsterVerse?
character? Just cross it over.
Yeah, you might as well like him and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But then again, you should have had Monarch in the movie. So shout out PCWP.
You know what? I was thinking this, by the way. Like, what if this is all part of Legendary's plan? Like, they say nothing, and out of nowhere, they release like a bonkers trailer.
Yeah, I mean,
like shows everything, like goes nuts, like shocks the internet and shit.
I think they'll probably do something like that. What was it? Okay, what was another movie that WB just had that was very Joker? That movie had a trailer like 5 months out, I believe, before the movie was released.
Really? I thought it was earlier than that.
I think it was like 5 months for that first trailer because everybody was just curious about what that movie was going to be, and then it ended up becoming
There was a teaser reel though.
Well, yeah, that was like before they started really filming. Let's take a look at Joker.
Because that like makeup test reel was like 10 months away.
Yeah, the first Joker trailer came out. Oh, it came out in April, so about like 6 months, right before the movie, like literally on the day. So we could be on the verge of getting something very soon, but yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. War the Gargantuas gets made to Monsterverse. Who'd be the perfect director? Oh God, I don't know.
I remember Tim Burton said that's his favorite movie. So one of them. So he could be
That
crazy.
would
I
be
don't know.
weird.
It'd
That
be
would be
weird.
a weird take.
No, he would probably make it just because Tim Burton. I don't know. Tim Burton's he's made some of my favorite movies, but like he's really just kind of like I just feel like he phones it in nowadays. He doesn't have that classic Tim Burton spark that I used to miss with his movies in like the 80s and 90s, and even up to the early 2000s. Like pretty much Alice in Wonderland onward, he's been kind of flat. But yeah, I mean, I'd want someone. I'd probably want someone new. So I mean, that could be again like an organic Titan, like humanoid with that can actually have a
Yep.
close connection with humanity, kind of like Kong. That'd be an interesting interaction, Kong and the Gargantuas.
Yeah, kind of like yeah, kind of like evolutionary offshoots or some shit like that. They could explain that.
Yeah, something kind of like that, or just kind of its own thing. I mean, it's cool to have some mammalian kaiju in there too, instead of just insects and like lizards and reptiles and all that stuff. That's what I like about
Yeah.
Kong, and that's why Behemoth was probably the most well liked from the fandom.
It was just freaking cool. It's like
Yeah,
it's kind of like,
it's a giant mammoth.
you know what, just because of like the tusks, I kind of think of it as like a mixture of Kong and the like the monster from Gorath.
Oh,
That like walrus looking thing.
God, I know its name. Let me look it up really quick. I have it on the
I think it
Godzilla.
starts with an N or something, or I can't remember. Besides the leaks, you guys know the other supposed leaks. Yes, the plot leaks, which I'm not reading. Perfectly.
I'm not reading any plot leaks. I don't want to
Nope.
know anymore. I really don't. I kind of want to just go in blind. I like to speculate. I know. I feel like I know some bits about it, but I'm just trying to go in more so blind. And yeah, Maguma. That's Maguma. That's
Yeah.
his name. That's it. I literally was like pulling this up right now. I just wasn't. I wasn't
We
fast
want
enough.
Kong to get his lightning. You know what, Gavin? I made a theory video about Kong's lightning powers, and I was saying it had to do with like the storm around the island and all that, but I was like, nah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, my explanation that I had was like he gets up, Kong gets injured, and they use Ghidorah's DNA to heal him, and that kind of mutates him a bit. Because Ghidorah had like because he was able to like harness electricity through his like
Right.
DNA. So like if Kong gets upgraded with a bit of Ghidorah's like DNA, it gives him some regenerative healing powers, and it also allows him to like have lightning and electricity course through his veins. So that's
Well, that's what D-Man in his plot like theory. He said that that like Apex tries to use Ghidorah to power up Kong, and then it like doesn't work or something.
right. And then just in the middle of the movie, Kong just gets his big power up. He's like, and what are you, the god of? The god of thunder. Just,
Gavin, I don't know much about the SCCC at home. Sean, do you know like when it is?
I really don't. I kind of we could just look it up really quick.
Is it? I wonder if it's like live streaming, like from their website or YouTube or.
I'm sure you could find it somewhere. You guys think Godzilla will be 400 feet tall? He'll be the same height as he is in King of the Monsters, maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. It'd be a great twist ending of Earth's Kong if they did reveal a giant flying turtle. Yes, give me that as the post-credit scene.
You know what? I think they should do a Gamera Easter egg, even if he's not in universe. Like they have to. I mean, the magma turtle from the Skull Island comics is kind of like that, but like
I feel like Gamera is like they'd be saving that for a big because like if they, I know some people are like it'll never happen. I'm like, you know what? Nobody thought the movie would happen.
We got a Godzilla Kong Mechagodzilla movie.
Right, we're getting like the big three in there, like because I don't know who would you say is like the second most popular Toho. Mothra, and I'd say Mechagodzilla is like right after that.
You know what? I actually would say Mechagodzilla is more popular than Mothra.
Because Mechagodzilla's appeared in like Ready Player One, like it's kind of like his mechanical, because it's basically just Godzilla but in mecha form.
Right.
1 second, my phone's ringing.
Let's see when this is. I'm gonna find this. Oh wait, there's a website for it. SDCC at home. Sorry, I'm not looking at the comments. Gamera was supposed to appear in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Was he actually though, Jared, or was that just like the concept art that was just like teasing it?
I don't know. That looks almost like concept art, or that could have been Kamivis.
Didn't
There's Kaiju Network is coming. Real come be ready, be prepared. It's going to be a thrill ride for a lifetime. I'm serious, Kaiju Network. Oh, They're definitely serious. Okay, camera's supposed to be that. Didn't Tim Burton do?
Oh, he's talking about the trailer at Comic-Con, by the way.
Oh, soon that
That's what
online
he's
thing
talking
starts.
about.
Already got 1,000 people on there. Oh man, Sean is tired today.
When they release the trailer,
Yeah,
whenever
when
it's
they
going
release
to be,
the
it's
trailer,
going to
it's
be
gonna
big.
be a national freaking holiday. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I mean, we won't get a trailer until
We got to find out when Election Day is.
it's always like the first Tuesday of the month or the second Tuesday or something. I think it's like November 2nd or 8th. I don't know.
Should have moved the release date back to that Friday. Yeah, it's on November 3rd. They should have put the movie on the 6th. Yeah. Choose your side.
Send other Titans to Skull Island, or we hear Godzilla won't be the first one on Skull Island. It's already been shown that other Titans were going to the island first. So Godzilla just keep.
God damn it! I tried to go to SDCC. I got brought to San Diego Christian College.
Wow. Well, I mean, I've had something like that when I looked up G Fest, although it wasn't Godzilla Fest. And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Gamera Fest.
Well, it wasn't Gamera Fest, but it did start with GA. Yeah. Doherty was going to use those classic Monster Kingdom monsters, but they were expensive, so we created new monsters. Yeah, I'm glad they created new stuff. I don't want just old ones. I like a mixture of old and new. Gamera would never be in the monsters. That's the facts. Gamera needs to stay in his own trilogy. No, Gamera can show up. We want a Godzilla vs. Gamera movie. People will line up for it. Gamera is pretty well known. It'll get some traction for sure. He hasn't been in a movie since Gamera the Brave, which was so long ago. We had that little Gamera like footage, but we just got nothing. Some people want Godzilla vs. Kong moved to October since Venom got delayed. Yeah, everyone just wants the movie to like have its best possible release date. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yes, we are finally getting the trailer. I'm serious. Okay. Godzilla vs. Gamera. Yes, give us Godzilla vs. Gamera.
So SDCC at home is July 23rd, the same day it was going to be scheduled.
Okay then.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, I read that wrong. They haven't scheduled the date for it. Shit. Are you sure? Oh, it's presumably going to be the same day. Well, yeah, no shit.
I love Comic-Con. Comic-Con is like my favorite day for like movie news. Like I just stay up on my computer.
2014 Comic-Con was nuts.
2018 Comic-Con, I feel like was one of the craziest ones. That's when the King of the Monsters trailer dropped. I remember you can see my reaction with my friend and I were just like, come on, start it. Start the trailer. Start it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go,
go. Steven and I talked about a Godzilla Pacific Rim crossover. It will not happen.
I had an idea. I posted a video for my idea of it, where basically, when they go to the Precursors world and they try to head back to Earth, they end up in a parallel Earth, kind of similar to how the Flash has the multiverse things. Because it's a portal between dimensions, but they don't end up back in their dimension. They end up in the MonsterVerse dimension, and utilizing the Jaeger technology, that's how they build Mechagodzilla.
You'll be sick if they like use that storyline to like explain that like every parallel universe of like Godzilla films actually exists.
Oh, that would be insane!
Like all of the Millennium offshoot films.
Crisis on Infinite Godzilla Earths or something.
Yeah,
I can't wait for
because,
the trailer.
I mean, the timeline's ridiculous. Like every Millennium movies are reset. I mean,
it is completely insane if we're being honest here.
Mechagodzilla fans gonna be so mad. Why are they gonna be mad?
Who's gonna be mad? What?
Mechagodzilla fans, apparently.
Oh, I mean, Mechagodzilla gets like wrecked in every movie basically, so I could see him getting.
How much do you bet they're gonna do the head cut off thing, but like still functional?
I don't know, because I feel like that's where who's ever controlling it's gonna be in the head. I don't know how Mechagodzilla is gonna factor in, but I just know it's
no idea either.
I like the claw machine hands though. At first I was hesitant, but now I'm just kind of thinking like, no, that's actually kind of cool.
It is neat, but it's actually kind of like the Jaegers in a lot of ways.
Right. But I'm just like, I think it's kind of cool. And of course, they could always bring back Mechagodzilla, just upgrade him more for another movie.
You know what I don't get though? So my theory is that like it's Monarch's mech that gets taken over, but why are they building a mech that looks like Godzilla? That's going to be the hardest thing to explain.
Here's how I'd see it. Utilizing Orca technology. So Godzilla is the true alpha, right? If you use Orca technology, all the Titans will bow to Godzilla. And plus, if you're going to be traveling into the Hollow Earth, like simple vehicles will just not suffice. You need something that's combat ready. So, and other Titans fear and bow to Godzilla. So if you have something that's kind of like designed
Yeah,
around
you know
Godzilla,
what?
the ultimate alpha, other Titans will like the smaller Titans will fear it and then kind of
You
move
know what I
away.
was thinking? I was thinking that they were gonna do like the 74 like fake Godzilla thing where they trick the other Titans and it's like, oh shit, it's actually a robot underneath. But it doesn't look like they're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, and you know what? At the end of the day, Mechagodzilla he just looks cool. I mean, can't we just have weapons that just look cool? I mean, this is a movie with a 300 something foot tall ape fighting a nearly 400-foot tall radioactive lizard in a world populated by other giant monsters. Where in the previous film we had a three-headed space dragon, a moth with mystical powers, a volcano bird, all sorts of other crazy stuff, underwater temples in Atlantis. I mean, I don't really screw realism anymore. Like you can kind of have some bits grounded a bit, so it's not like, okay, I don't buy that in this universe, but just kind of have fun with it. It's a movie. I mean, I don't have to have realism in all my movies. I like the fantastical elements. That's one of the things I love about the Showa series. It's just like it just went completely crazy. So I'm kind of hoping for. I think this is what Wingard's going to kind of utilize a bit. But you know what? Have some fun with it. This one's going to be. I think this one's going to be tonally closer to Skull Island. I want to say.
You know what? I'm not sure. So, like, from what I've heard from Wingard, he said basically it's going to be a bonkers film, but it's going to be like emotional.
Right. You can still have like, I guess, camp, but still have emotions to it too. Even going back to the Showa series, Son of Godzilla is a very. I'm using this as an example. That's a very campy, kind of hokey movie, but the ending scene, like, it's very emotional. And
Well, it depends, like, what kind of campy. Like, when we're talking about like this film, campiness, as in the scenario that the film is presenting, is campy. It's the idea that we have an ape. Where I mean, like in the show movies, it was like the dialogue was just like ridiculous, and the characters were like ridiculously like comic booky, goofy, and like.
Yeah, I can see them kind of going for that tone, just something more comic booky.
Because like when I think like Showa camp, I think like Mr. Taco. Like,
oh yeah,
nobody like that would exist.
I don't know. I think a lot of people like Mr. Taco exists. I want my own monster. Give me my monster.
I'm nervous. Why are you nervous about the CGI for Mechagodzilla? 7 years ago, Pacific Rim nailed that.
Here's the thing. We have perfected CGI for apes, and we've perfected CGI for metallic stuff.
Yes.
Like the Iron Man suit, it looks seamless. Just stuff like that. Transformers, say what you want about the movies, but those have very good visual effects for the metal, because you can just perfectly recreate that in a computer. It's human skin, which is the trickiest part to recreate digitally.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And plus, they got a lot of money in this thing. It's not going to be cheap.
Same person did. Well, I mean, I don't know who specifically, but I mean, same person. They're all from like studios that do CG.
Right, but they like hired you. You know what? I think ILM's doing the effects, right? Or is it Weta?
Because ILM did 20. I know ILM did Skull Island.
Yeah, and the Skull Island has the best VFX.
Yes, I agree.
And daylight and everything, like Kong is seamless. Like that looks so.
Oh good. Yeah. Well, that's also thanks to
and plus it had the biggest
and
Terry Notary.
Terry Notary, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Skull Island 2 had the biggest budget of the three. It had 180.
I think King of the Monsters might have topped it a little bit.
No, Skull Island had a bigger budget. King of the Monsters is like roughly around 170, and Skull Island was like 185.
I gotta look this up now.
At least I believe so.
There were some moments in King of the Monsters where I was like, "Oh my god, that looks bad."
The only shot, like, there's one of Rodan where I thought just didn't look good, but like, there's other shots of him that look great. And there's some really great.
No, you're right. Budget was 170.
Yep. So, and plus two, I think adding like Ghidorah looks really good the whole movie, like CGI wise, like especially when he was on the volcano, like that felt like a real like crazy looking creature.
There are two scenes that I can think of where the CG looks bad. It's the one where Burning Godzilla steps on Ghidorah. He looks like model magic, and then the scene where Ghidorah like flies in the air and like grabs Godzilla's face. That one looks pretty bad, just compared to the other shots that look like normal.
Right, and like I said, like
Hello, Kaijuzilla.
Burning Godzilla is a tricky one though to pull off VFX wise, because like he's glowing, like it's like you have the skin, you have the light to do. I mean, that one's not something that's generally easy to do. King of Monsters is too foggy. Yeah, like even watching kind of the battle scenes at the end, like because Ghidorah's storm powers kind of cover the frame a bit too much. But I mean,
also I don't buy that argument though, because Burning Godzilla looked fine and it's like the intro scene and everything else. Just that one shot just looked god awful.
No, I trust me, it's not god awful. I'll show you god awful CGI if you want. Like it's okay in some shots, but if you want really god awful CGI, I'll show you CGI from Spawn. That's god awful CGI. Or some of the CGI in the movie Anaconda. That's some pretty bad CGI. Which, by the way, off topic, any Anaconda fans, they are doing like a big budget like reboot of that movie, and I can't wait because it's one of my favorite '90s creature features. Did you ever see that one?
No.
Okay, yeah, you got Ice Cube in there. Ice Cube is great. It's basically it's kind of like his like you know how his son has his own role in King of the Monsters, but it's kind of like his son's role in that. Like Ice Cube's kind of just like that's like his first big movie role, I think. A very entertaining creature feature, like insanely entertaining. Owen Wilson gets eaten. You have crazy bad guy John Voight. It's a lot of fun, and there's a good blend of practical and CGI in the movie. Like there's some CGI shots that look good, but then there's some really really shitty looking ones.
This is the scene. It just when you see it in motion, it's way worse. It feels so out of place with like the scenes before it and after it, for some reason. I think because like that whole end fight was just like a CGI mess. Like there was like nothing. It was all CG.
Right, it was animated entirely. So, Skull Island Godzilla 2014. Godzilla 2014 has some good CGI, but there's also some bits that are kind of iffy too. Skull Island is just the best looking one by far. I don't know if it was just the crew, maybe the daylight. I don't know, because Skull Island just looked the most seamless out of everything. So maybe get the Skull Island.
I can't think of any in 2014 that I thought were bad. I just think Skull Island was just better.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was maybe a few shots. Like maybe it's because it was so dark. Like there's one shot where I remember like kind of where they fly down the Halo scene. You kind of see Godzilla's mouth, and it just didn't look right to me. There's like once, maybe it was the cloudiness and all that, but it was kind of it just didn't look right to me. Like I didn't believe something's there. Whereas like kind of at the end of the movie, like there's a shot where you see Godzilla and you see kind of like was it the Golden Gate Bridge like behind him or something where he's going into the ocean? Like that looks so good.
Yeah.
So and like there's some great CGI shots in King of the Monsters too. Like Ghidorah looks great like throughout pretty much the whole movie. Mothra scenes like where she's using her bioluminescence look great. Some shots of Rodan look really good. There's one shot where he does a turn towards the camera, which I'm like, even that one just doesn't look right. But for the most part, it's pretty good. You know,
we predict the trailer will come out. I predict this month.
Yeah, I'm just like, we'll see. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I'll get the movie trailer when I get the movie trailer. It'll eventually get here, right? Hopefully. Bueller? I don't know.
Yep. A lot of angry fans.
Oh yeah, it's getting to the point where everyone's just impatient now. But I'm patient now. I can wait. Like at this point, since I've waited this long, like you know what? Because of the situation we're in, I'll wait. I'll be fine. I can handle it. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like stir a bunch of like anger and shit.
Oh yeah, your
videos.
Your video, you just seem so pissed off. Like, where's
which
the
one?
No, the one where you're just like, I'm done. We're like, I'm done reporting on this movie.
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
Where is it? Where is the trailer? You sound like General Zod in Man of Steel. Where have they taken it, Cal? Where is the codex?
I wish they dropped a 10-second teaser. Who wouldn't fight me or Sean? Sean's way taller than me.
Yeah, you try and.
I am a secondary black belt, though.
Are you really?
Yeah.
And what?
Karate, Kempo karate.
Oh, cool. So
we're not going right now though because everything's closed. But
right.
Yeah, I mean, like they're not gonna drop a 10-second like they're gonna drop it or they're not. Like I said, they're not even acknowledging it with official like image releases.
Yeah, they're just no. I think they're just they're intentionally not marketing it because they're waiting to see what's happening with the world. Because in case they have to delay it, like why waste money?
But why are they doing this for Dune then?
Because they assume everything's gonna be fine by December, and plus, they already had some of these things planned, and it's just images really, and like there's a lot more big name actors in Dune than there are in GVK. So they're like, this is our big sci-fi thing because they're like everything's got to be opened up around Christmas time. That's the way they're looking at it. But we'll see in November because, like I said, No Time to Die and Black Widow spent all this money on their movies, and then poof, delayed.
If Tenet gets delayed, do you expect GVK and Dune to follow? I have no clue.
Yeah, I think Dune, because they're really banking on Dune being their next big franchise. But as good of a filmmaker as Denis is, Blade Runner 2049 is one where it's more of like a film buff type movie, like because that movie very well reviewed, generally well liked by those who've seen it. It just wasn't a huge hit at the box office, so I don't know if Dune's going to appeal to a mass audience. It's a very popular novel. It has some great potential, and like the talent behind that movie is insane. So, I mean, I feel like that could be the start of a huge franchise if done well, because there's a lot of source material to mine from with Dune. Yeah. Sean, honestly, the only sane human being in the fandom. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Alex side channel and me disagree in my comment section a lot.
Yep. Sean, honestly, the only sane human being in the fandom. Oh, thank goodness. I'll fight Sean. He's shorter than a Goomba. Everybody wants to fight me. Let them fight. For everyone wondering in the comment section, I am a master of Jim Kata, so take that into account.
Let's see.
Have you ever seen the movie Jim Kata, by the way? Can I just send you the trailer for it? I mean, this stream's already just for fun anyways. I'm going to send you this trailer for Jim Kata just so you can watch it. I mean, whatever. We're talking about the movie, but we kind of ramble on other things.
I'll look at it later, but definitely send it to me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sending it right now. Because
yeah, I mean, Dune could be like a franchise, because I really don't think I don't think this is going to... I mean, I think this is the last film in the monsterverse.
I don't think it's going to be the last one.
Really? All right.
No, I think because they're investing more into it.
I think they have no idea, though. I think that right now it's a toss in the air.
Send me whatever, but afterwards, me and Ryan going to fight you, Sean.
Okay. What do you think of Mechagodzilla? I don't know what Mechagodzilla is, except
I think it's just a toy.
No, I'm pretty sure the leaks mentioned something about it. Like people have said something about it from the leaks, but I don't know.
But Godzilla in armor sounds pretty cool. Ryan versus Sean, one will fall. The comments are trying to get us to fight. I mean, it won't be a fight; it'll be a massacre because I will take my size 14, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up his candy ass. As The Rock would say.
Well, the fight will continue on Sean's channel, and
we're gonna do a stream on my channel. We'll see how many people we can get on that one because I know a lot of commenters. I did a community post about doing that. I got to make the thumbnail for that video, but we're gonna be ranking the live action Batman movies. RBS, when is it coming out? Yes.
Oh my God.
And I believe that there is even a 1% chance that he is my enemy. I got to take it as an absolute certainty, and I got to destroy him.
How many heroes are left in the G fandom? How many stayed that way? This is the most people have had in a stream in a while. 30 people.
Maybe it's, I did share it on my channel. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
If GBK doesn't, because I think the last time we did, I finally passed 1,000 subs at this point. But now I'm like, my channel is really blowing up now. GBK doesn't flop. I think it's safe to say the MonsterVerse would continue. Oh, I have Toho investing things. Godzilla vs Kong. They want to make more. There's no reason they don't. If it flops, then yes, they probably won't make more. But if it does well, they're gonna make more.
Well, that's why I think right now it's a game time decision. It's like, let's see how it does in the box office.
They have the ideas presented of where they want to go, because like all those like little things and that they want to do, it's kind of setting up. This is kind of like the Iron Man 2, because King of the Monsters is kind of like an Iron Man 2 situation where a lot of it was set up for other movies.
Yeah.
Which, inevitably hurt Iron Man 2, and I think kind of hurts King of the Monsters a bit somewhat. I mean, it wasn't like, it still had its main focus on its movie, but it like, really a lot of that stuff was kind of in the background, and like kind of at the end of the movie, it's like, okay, guys, here you go. Next year, we're getting this movie. But, yeah, Sean is Queen of the Monsters. Damn right I am.
Where is the trailer? We're wondering that too.
God. Yeah, where is the trailer? When is the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer?
God damn it, we don't fucking know, man. I'm not legendary.
Everyone, just keep spamming the comments. Just keep annoying Ryan. It's way funnier this way. Just see him pissed off.
No, you know what they're doing? They're doing to me what the people are doing to Legendary.
After the movie comes out.
Oh.
I noticed that you have the Kong icon and I have the Godzilla icon, so we're feuding right now.
It's fine. I like them both. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sean is the Queen of the Monsters. Oh, that's great.
Oh, it is. You know what? That means I'm beautiful and I have power over Godzilla, I guess.
No, you and Godzilla got a thing going on.
Oh, man. We should just have some Godzilla art pop up on this stream.
Oh, my God.
You know what? I think I might do it right now. I'll do a screen share. Daddy's home cake every night. Yes. Hey, guys, what I missed? Justin, we're just kind of rambling on, just talking, whatever the hell. I just want to see a live-action Destroyer and another Godzilla send-off. Yeah, I want to see Destroyer as well. I feel like Destroyer is coming at some point.
I think that the best thing that they could do is Biollante, because there's so much that they could do with that with better effects. And if you think about it, like, Biollante is basically like life. So if like she could infinitely grow theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I thought they were going with this Titan DNA stuff. But apparently not. I think GV killed a lot better King of the Monsters. More people at my school were hyped for GVK than King of the Monsters. Well, it's expected. However, versus movies traditionally get a lot of hype and are like, eh.
Oh, hey, can you share my screen? Or is it not letting me? There you go. Don't you just love this image?
Big buff lizard BF green. Look at the freaking profile pictures of everyone who's excited about this.
Oh, I love it. I love it too. I want more of this stuff. I want this to flood my timeline. Let's look at some more stuff.
And yes, Sergio, I agree with that. Anchors.
I'm gonna like this. I'm favoriting this tweet right now. I know. I low key love this. I want more of it. Like Mike encourages it too.
Anguirus looks like the target.
What? Why is this My Hero Academia? Look at this, 2,000 likes. I never get 2,000 likes on any of my tweets.
You should start posting this.
Oh, I do other stuff. And there's some Godzilla. There we go.
Oh my god.
I look at this. We're just having fun right now. Look at everybody in the stream. Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Cinemark is perfect for Toho's Gojira-verse. If any unmade kaiju films will finally have a chance like that, blah, blah. I'm going to make Sean Queen of the Monsters fan art. Oh, thank you, Undisputed HD. I really appreciate that.
You know what? It'll be great if, like, freaking the plot of GVK's Monarch comes to the island and Kong was, like, looking at all these, like, Mothzilla pictures, like, oh, fuck, you caught me red-handed.
Yeah, he's trying to hide the fact. Here's another one.
What the hell, man?
Oh, isn't this beautiful?
It's awful.
Oh, here's one. Okay, this is a very interesting one. I just love the fact that this kind of blew up. Like when the movie came out, my timeline was like it wasn't floated with talks about the movie. It was this ship. I low key love it though. Like
Justin, I don't think it would work.
being live tonight with Matt Frank. Oh, that's pretty cool. People ship Godzilla Mothra support domestic abuse in relationships.
Oh my god.
Good God, the monsterverse Mothra film. No, at this point, like we want the monsters together. Okay, Undisputed HD, make that fan art, share it. It'll be great.
And you know what? I don't even watch D-Man, and I actually don't know who Matt Frank is.
Oh, he's an artist on Godzilla Rulers of Earth. That's what he's most known for.
I've heard of his name before, but I was like, who is he?
But yes, here we go. Here's another one. I love how just like this, the stream just kind of went me scrolling through Twitter. I mean, it's fun. It's all public stuff.
And that's how Manila was born. Right there on the right.
I remember finding this one art. It was like it had the Mothra twins on there. It was like somebody photoshopped Manila's face over the Mothra larva, and it had the Mothra twins like screaming. I can't find that image. I looked so hard for it, but I can't find it. It was so amazing. Is he gonna make fan art of Sean scream? Oh Jesus, no! They're gonna make some crazy artwork. I'm like, go ahead, have fun. I don't care. Yeah. All right. Should I stop with the monster art? Everybody.
Ooh, like a larva, a Mothra larva. That's pretty cool. Yeah. No, please be done after this.
All right. You got okay. Chat. Let me know. Like, press F if you want me to stop, and press press C if you want me to continue sharing this. All right. We're gonna wait for the chat. Press F to stop, and press C to continue. F's
in the chat.
All right, we'll wait for another. Oh, C. Okay, we got one C. Yeah. Oh, we got another C. C. Definite C. Ooh, it's F. F. You know what? I like to troll the chat, so we're gonna keep going. You know what? We're gonna come up with another ship name. Dan X Mothra.
Oh God.
Bro, I'm going down a dark path here.
Hey, I tried to enter to win that, by the way. Oh my! Is that guy again in the next one? These are my fave ships.
No, I'm irritating the chat so much.
What the fuck?
Rodan Mothra. Hashtag Rodanthra. That's the ship name. So. Oh, there's Godzilla Let's. But yeah. Or you know what? There was one. Was it Rodan and Ghidorah? Should I go? Oh, yep. Somebody just pointed that out. All right, we're gonna look it up.
Look up Godzilla X Kong. Oh my God, that image I sent, that cartoon.
Okay. What is this image? Look at this evil image.
So there's an image that I sent our chat of Godzilla and Kong doing something naughty, and I cannot show it on stream. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop screen sharing.
Yes.
You know what? This is the most iconic fan art right here.
Yeah. All right, you're done.
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop this stuff.
What do you think of the new Muto they displayed? Cool. I like it. I like the Mutos a lot.
There we go. We had a little bit of fun there.
I think the Mutos are probably the best original creation.
They look kind of like they're straight out of like Starship Troopers. So, all right, there we go. Cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Nope.
Oh, I know everyone did.
Goddamn, why do you end up always running my streams?
Because I'm the boss.
But yeah, so basically, we don't know what's happening with this movie. Dune is getting shit released, but GBK isn't, and Legendary is saying nothing. Because remember, months ago, people kept commenting about the trailer, and Legendary would reply to people. Now they're ignoring everyone.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of the Snyder Cut situation where it's like you just can't really say anything. So, and now my timeline's covered in other shipping images. This time it's Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
No.
Well, because they became a thing on the show this week,
right.
I guess. I didn't watch today's episode. That's actually all right. Let's see the top. Let's. Can you share this comment right here?
What?
It's the most recent one.
Yeah. No.
No. Okay.
Nope. Everyone can look at the chat.
Everyone look at the chat by Aldo's Dragon World.
So anyway, back to the news and stuff.
Godzilla, Mothra, while Kong and Rodan are watching them. Rodan they grow using. Okay, there you go. I'll leave it like that. Fill in the blanks. Giggity.
God,
this stream has gone so off the rail, but you know what? I like to have fun.
So yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, but I do expect something by this month. If it's not, who knows?
All right, you got a comment right here, Ryan. Who do you want to win, Godzilla or Kong?
I don't care.
Team Godzilla.
Like I don't have a preference at all. Like
I mean, that's a good way to go into it too. Like you're a fan of both. Like I mean, I want Godzilla to win this time.
It's also bad.
But I don't want Kong to lose. Like I don't want him to die. So I want him to like go the distance, kind of like Rocky in the first movie. Godzilla is Apollo Creed, and Kong is Rocky in this movie.
But to me, it stinks because it's like watching Batman and Superman fight. It's like get him, Kong. It's like, but wait, no, don't hurt Godzilla. It's like get him, Godzilla, but don't hurt Kong.
Oh God, you just reminded me of Godzilla's Revenge. Oh, get him, Godzilla.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though, because like I'm so
you
like
think it's possible they lost all faith in film. No, they have hundreds of millions of dollars invested in this thing. Look, we're in an unprecedented situation right now with everything getting delayed. We're gonna get a trailer. They're gonna put a lot of money into the marketing for this movie, and it's gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right. Godzilla fought stronger monsters. Yeah, but I definitely think in this movie they're gonna
Kong's gonna have the strategy in his brains, and he's
also we definitely know for a fact that 2014 to 2019 Godzilla had like a power up. So what's to say he doesn't power down somehow? Like after the nuclear, he's probably drained a lot of his energy, and he doesn't have a place to go like rest anymore because they blew it up.
Well, I mean, I think Mike was saying that there's other places too. Like I think that's where that's why Skull Island is key, because it's a tunnel right into the hollow earth. So maybe that's why the Titans are going there, because they got that radiation.
I'm gonna call Kong.
Kong and corporate force. Well, Godzilla, he's got that tail. He's got all these other things. Kong's gonna have like this big punch. Oh, you remember that? What was it that footage described a while ago? That Russian Comic-Con, they fought on the carrier. Wasn't like in the footage they described like a door being trapped, like chained to a castle or something.
Yeah. Yep.
But like based on like that description and like what was it, the CCXP footage, like some of it.
You know what though? I think what could be possible is they saw the CCXP footage and they said, so if I know that this is going to be true, then they'll believe everything else I say.
Could very well be. But they described it, what was on the CCXP footage, kind of like before everything else.
Well, how the hell would Ghidorah be chained? He was disintegrated.
Just they try to regrow him and he's in a weakened state. They're probably siphoning off his power. Or something like that. I don't know. Siphoning off his energy. I hope Kong gets electrical powers like in the original. Long live the king. I wish I could see that footage.
Well, Aztec, which footage? Like the full thing or the CCXP? Because that's on my channel, by the way.
Oh, hey, Jadwiga. Hello. Has to be here. Good to see you. Good to see you.
If they team up. Well, they're going to team up, unfortunately. That's kind of what it is at this point.
Yeah. Who do you want to win, Godzilla or Kong? Oh, I want Godzilla to win. I mean, it's no secret. I mean, I don't want Kong to die, though, because Kong dies too much. That's one thing. Skull Island was such a breath of fresh air for me, like, because I've seen the same Kong storyline 3 times, and I'm just kind of tired of it after 3 times. Like, I love the Peter Jackson one. I like 76. I like the original. But Skull Island gave me something different. Gave me a Kong who was more badass than ever before. So I really dig Skull Island. It just kind of did its own thing, and it deliberately went out of its way to kind of be different. I believe that the Chain Ghidorah is a nightmare that
Yeah, that's a good theory, Stereo Crow.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid one. I like to see Kong with electric hands. Yeah, I want to see Kong just be Palpatine.
Jazz hand.
Oh God. I just want to see Kong go, power, unlimited power.
That'd be sick.
No.
What if they just have like speaking like they just have a random like Kong's like what the fuck?
I think since Kong is a primate, primates are actually like able to do sign language. I'd like to see somebody communicate to Kong via sign language. I think that's a cool idea.
George like given like the
Yeah, and that I think that's the best aspect of Rampage was the relationship between George and the Rock's character Okoye, because you felt the genuine like friendship there, and just the fact that George was able to communicate in sign language and just some of the shit that he would do.
I mean and they say that and they say though that Kong is supposed to be like the most like intelligent of like all the apes and stuff.
Right,
So I mean
exactly. Was not expecting that, but thank you. Great.
Sean is a fanboy.
What's that?
You have a fanboy.
Oh, cool.
But
Good to
thank
see
you. And it's great to hear you.
Yep, good to see it too. Yeah, I got a lot of cool people that are showing up on my streams. The last 2 streams I had like over like 2,000 views or something.
I also hope Kong gets intro. You know what, Justin? Like I said, I wouldn't be like against the electrical powers. I know a lot of people are, but it's yeah. And yes, iBiohazard. It is. I think they're gonna do it differently though.
Right. And it's not like
MBBS.
they're not gonna, unless Mothra shows up, we're not gonna get that same scene. I know people joked. I heard an interview with Mike Doherty where like they did the Mothra thing. They're like, save Mothra, and he's like, no, 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 no. It was pretty funny.
You know who's been really quiet? Adam Wingard.
Yeah, he keeps his movies under wraps. So, like, I'll say this: when he did his Blair Witch movie, it originally was a movie called like Into the Woods or something, and then like just like a month or 2 before the movie came out, they revealed it to be like a secret sequel to Blair Witch. So he keeps his things under wrap.
I mean, like he used to post on Instagram frequently. He hasn't posted in like 2 months.
Yeah, he's keeping things under wraps. He's being really sneaky. The team. Okay, Ryan Sean, thoughts on Mechagodzilla? I love Mechagodzilla. You know what? The more I think about it, like Mechagodzilla 74 might be my favorite, at least from the Showa era of Godzilla movies. I just keep enjoying it more as I watch it. I just think the battles are the coolest. Mechagodzilla is a great opponent, and I love the simians, the bad guys in that movie. They're pretty cool. Like turned into space apes. What's not to love?
As basically, Adam Wingard's explained that like the humans are like kind of like both emotionally invested in Godzilla and Kong and like don't want to see him fight. That's kind of what I'm gathering from like what he said in interviews. So let me pull this up quick. Get my screen share going.
Yeah, they're missing from the movie. JD, however pronounce your name. Joey King was originally going to be in King of the Monsters instead of Millie Bobby Brown, but they got Millie Bobby Brown. She's a good actress. So I heard that there'll be a new secret kaiju. My favorite aliens are the evil aliens, are the Exilians in Final Wars. Oh yeah, the main bad guy in Final Wars is so over the top. Oh god, your screen keeps flashing. Make it stop.
All right. So I just want to point some things out. I hope you can all see it. So he had a lot of posts here. Let's see when this is from. This is interesting. So this is his post saying that once it loads. This is his post saying that he was done with the movie. Working on GVK has been the thrill of a lifetime. Where he said we're on the home stretch of the editorial.
Yeah, so
home stretch. Few more months. 17 weeks ago.
They've been because again, like I said, I think delayed. It gives them more time to work on the VFX, more time to make the movie better.
I'm saying I think they have a near completed movie.
Yeah, they pretty much do. Mechagodzilla 2.0, 3.0. There'll be new secret kaiju. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some secret kaijus that we don't know about. Oh, for sure. King Ghidorah from space, that opens up the monsterverse even more. Yes, absolutely. More King Ghidorah being in space is pretty cool. Space was cool, as Dr. Evil would say.
Adam Wingard hates Japanese. It's confirmed a racist Hollywood brick who's acting like he's not a racist.
Wait, what? Is that in the comments?
Somebody said in the comments. So this is when they had test screenings. He did an update about that. And his last post was somebody died, and he gave a little thing for them in March.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 months, and he posts kind of frequently. So I'm just kind of wondering. So this is when they finished filming, I think, and this is April last year. Yep, April 19th, 2019 was the last day of filming.
Okay. Find it interesting they're making it from space. Ghidorah spin-off movie, yes. You probably will never see a Ghidorah spin-off movie. As much as I love Ghidorah, unless it's animated.
One thing I love too is that like I love how much he posted like the old shit.
Yeah,
like
he's been posting.
I feel like I hope there's some aspect of the original, like not
there
just
will
even
be.
like
There definitely will be some aspects in there, some tributes for sure. The tree one is definitely going to be in this movie. There's no doubt about it. Like
well, that was apparently confirmed by test screeners. But one thing I do want to say, I hope they get the berry juice in there somehow, because we're looking at this right now. Like
I really
maybe
want
not
Mr. Taco in
out,
this
but
movie.
that'd be funny.
I just want Mr. Taco in this movie, just because it would irritate Nick. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Oh god, that's right. He only has like a Mechanic Kong figure.
Oh, he has a Mechanic Kong figure?
Yeah, he doesn't have a Kong figure.
There we go. Mechanic Kong confirmed. Confirmed. Ah, you see what I did there?
But yeah, this was great. If it'll load. Like the fact that he like recognized this and posted it is pretty funny.
Yep.
So yeah, but he's been quiet, and there's been nothing from the actors. The other day I went to find like the social media of all of the cast, and basically all I can find is like thank you Australia, thank you Hawaii, like nothing. They haven't given interviews. They haven't said anything. Alex Skarsgård said he likes his character a lot. That's all he said.
Yeah. I think he's gonna probably be a solid lead. I have a good feeling.
Damn, I hope. I wonder if general audiences even know about this movie. Well, they don't right now, which is the problem.
General audiences they're gonna know. They saw the last movie. I mean, that movie still made like over $400 million.
Marketing.
The people know it's gonna, once the trailer drops, Godzilla and Kong, they have big marquee name values. That matchup is gonna bring in people who normally don't see the solo films. It's just gonna happen. I'll give you examples in the past of this: Alien versus Predator, Freddy. I'm not saying the quality of those movies are great. Alien versus Predator, it's an okay movie, but like combining those two franchises, crossovers bring in box office dollars. Another one that did really well was Freddy versus Jason. Had the biggest opening of both those respective franchises. Made a good chunk of change. Should have had the sequel, but studios got greedy and they didn't let Sam Raimi make the sequel that with Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. So, but that still did financially very well and had a huge opening. Even people who normally don't see like all the movies went and came out for that movie.
Chunky Turtle. Yeah, that would be kind of fun if Kong is like, yeah, I'm bigger. I'm like as big as the Empire State. Well, no, he's not that big, but he's like, yeah.
Well, Kong is probably going to be climbing and jumping from building to buildings in this movie or something.
Yeah, that's something I want to see, by the way, because
he's going to like
seen him off the island.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I mean, it's like people are like, "How is he going to get off there?" Well, the other Titans just kind of swam, so I mean, I guess he's just going to swim or travel. Because like think about it, it's kind of crazy too. Because Godzilla was in the Pacific, then he went to the Atlantic Ocean, and then now he's just kind of all over the world. And I guess we know they're going to have to fight in Hong Kong. Whatever brings them to Hong Kong is going to be crazy. I wonder if Skull Island's going to get destroyed in this movie.
So I'm actually, you know what? I think a good thing to do in the stream before I like close it off. I have something of substance. I was gonna make more videos like predicting like the plot, but they kind of got messy. So I'm just gonna read what I had from what I've already said. So basically, the first part of my plot was yes, he can use all our entrance. Let me just find this. Here it is. But damn, is it hard to write a story? Especially all the back shit stuff that's going on. So basically I said that Let's see.
Yeah, you can use the Hollow Earth. That's what I'm thinking. How we can leave the island.
New Titans, I'm positive. Okay, so basically, it involves the bigger picture of my plot is that you have Apex that somehow infiltrate. I know it's kind of a rehash of what they did with the Orca, but they somehow infiltrate the mech on Skull Island, and they like turn on like an Orca frequency, and then that pisses off Kong, and then at the same time, there's some Hollow Earth disturbance that makes Godzilla angry, so Godzilla goes to Skull Island, and then Kong and Godzilla fight, and then that Titan that was making a disturbance is the Nezuki monster, and then Godzilla fights that thing after he beats Kong in the first fight, and then they take and like they need Alex Skarsgård because maybe he has some like expertise for the Orca or something, and they bring Mechagodzilla to Hong Kong, and I was theorizing like, okay, so maybe Godzilla's powered down after the nuclear fire Godzilla thing. So what if they did like a Muto kind of thing where they tried to lure Godzilla with like warheads and shit on Mechagodzilla because he doesn't have anywhere to feed really. So they were like, okay, we'll lure him that way. And then they lure Kong either with the Orca or Kong just gets mad that Godzilla fought him. He's going to go fight himself. And then that leads him to Hong Kong. And I had this batshit crazy idea that all of the Skull Island monsters come to fight with Kong and all the rest of the Titans fight with Godzilla. That would be sick. So you have like Godzilla and Behemoth and like who's left? Rodan, Scylla, maybe the
What are the
Mito.
thoughts of the new secret kaiju? I don't know. Again, it could be anything.
You know his name.
I think it could be Nozuki.
Yes.
Yeah, the little Prometheus snake-looking thing.
Yeah, I mean that's so mysterious.
Yeah, again, like it's probably a crazy Hollow Earth creature that Kong's gonna fight. And
again, like if it's a big enough creature to make a toy out of, then it has to have a big role. Because didn't it make any merchandise for the Titans in the last movie?
Right. So even though I think they should have like some figures for them, I think they'll eventually get figures out for all those Titans because collectors.
Yep. Well, maybe if like Behemoth or all them like come back, because I think some of them have to.
Yeah, I would like to see just kind of like just some shots of Skull Island. You see all the Titans just kind of like surrounding the whole island, and Kong is just fighting an army of them. Like he's got his little axe and he's just like chopping them down.
I think the Kong Behemoth battle would be cool.
Like I said, I'm excited to see what Kong like. Just think like Kong. I want to see like the final image of the trailer. I want to see when Kong and Godzilla initially meet. Is Kong is standing on the shores of Skull Island. He's massive in size. You see Godzilla like surfacing from the ocean, and you just see like Kong's back is the island, and Godzilla's back is just that superstorm system that surrounds Skull Island. And just kind of have that like wide kind of shot of just the two of them, kind of like how in King of the Monsters you had like the Godzilla and Ghidorah like face off. Like you had that really amazing shot where Ghidorah has his wings out and you see Godzilla in the distance, just kind of like having their stare down. So you know what shot I'm talking about?
Yeah,
where it's the two of them in the frame. It's a beautiful shot. It looks like a Renaissance painting. I want something like that for Godzilla and Kong. So like Godzilla's coming to the island, Kong just holding his ground or something. You got to have something like that. Like Godzilla's back is against the storm, so like he's emerging from like hell or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it. God, like just talking about the movie now. Like I need footage. I need a trailer.
I think I'm actually most excited about Kong because we have a lot to catch up on him, and apparently his personality is going to be like more older and like angry and like probably more violent. I think of it as like BVS Batman.
These two are okay. Godzilla and Kong are like the Batman and Superman. Think about it. Kong's origin. His parents were killed in front of him as a young child, and he basically became kind of the Batman. But Godzilla is kind of like the Superman of it a bit too, you know, but also has some Batman elements too. Like his Commissioner Gordon would be Serizawa, who's always kind of fighting for him. So,
but yeah, I just mean in the way that like Batfleck was like super brutal and like all that, and I think Kong will be similar.
Yeah, Kong's gonna be ripping Skullcrawler. I want to see Godzilla fight a horde of Skullcrawlers. Just a few attack him or something.
And how about the bearded Kong? We still haven't actually seen yet.
Right. I mean, we kind of had brief glimpses. He kind of like the face kind of looked a bit 76.
That's true.
But like it's a blurry image. like just think of this. Like we're still talking like crazy about this movie because we have like nothing. We're all so impatient. I feel like it's crazy.
Like 2 second clip of
Yeah, a
footage.
2 second clip. We have all these different things. Everyone's like talking about like every plot aspect of the movie, and we haven't really seen any footage released, like legitimately like released online, not like at some convention or anything. So, and we're still going crazy over this thing. That's insane. It's like, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, could be this, that, this, that, and it's just like, wow. So I feel like I haven't been this way about the movie. Well, actually, to be fair, when I did my Justice League Dark thing, I had a lot of videos on that, but that's because like that one's going to come out regardless because it's a digital movie. But like, this one, we've been talking about it for a long, long time. Ever since this thing was announced 5 years ago, I've been waiting for this thing. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So it's been a long road. But we're almost there. Godzilla and Kong hugging. Yes, have them hug and then just skip off together into the ocean. That's the fact that King Ghidorah from space could bring in Gigan easily. Yeah, I mean they had that concept art of Gigan in the was the Art of Destruction book. Was it called? Or I forget what the name of the book is, but yeah, they had that Gigan concept art, and that was really cool. So there's so many possibilities that they could go with in this movie.
Yeah, and like we're talking about now, like there's so much stuff we don't even know. Like we know a lot, and we also don't know how it all ties together, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why making like a plot prediction is so difficult.
Exactly. It's difficult. We don't really know. We really don't know.
I want to get something open right now so I can show it off a little bit. I gotta figure out where it is though. Okay.
Most excited to know what happens on Skull Island. Yeah, I'm very excited, and I think Skarsgård's gonna be a really solid lead because he is a good actor. I mean, his Tarzan movie was okay, but I still think some like good stuff is on the way for him in this movie. Like I said, I hope the human element's really interesting too. I know a lot of people didn't necessarily care for the King of the Monsters one, but I've seen human elements done better, but I've also seen them done worse. Like I think there's aspects of it I like the stuff. I really like the stuff with Serizawa and King of the Monsters most of all, and I think Kyle Chandler is a good lead too.
So look at this. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
So this is Kong's face. You get a little bit of a glimpse of his face right there. Oh wait, that's better.
Yeah, it's. Can you zoom that in a little bit?
But wait, I want to figure out which is a better looking one. I think that one.
There you go. Expand it, zoom it in.
Those are the eyes. That's like his nose, top of the head, and all that.
Yeah, are they at like sunset or something? It looks like.
Honestly, I think it's just the storm.
Like, look at the background. Like it looks like they're on a soundstage. I don't know why that is. Again, it's tough to make out his face fully, but like his mouth.
That is clearly him roaring right there.
Yeah, that's clearly him roaring. He looks like he has long hair there. Yeah, like see that. That looks like I don't know if it's just the way it's lit or something. It looks almost like they're on a soundstage or something, like a back lot. Again, that's probably just the quality of the footage.
But yeah, and also the blue lighting. And if you look, you can actually see Godzilla moving a little bit.
Yeah, like he's moving into the punch a bit. Like it looks like he just climbed up on board of that thing. So
that's gonna be so epic.
Like that shot alone, it's just a cool silhouette. Again, like I said, it's probably the lights and all that, just the way making it look bizarre. But look at this. Like we have made so many. There's been hundreds of videos just for this like 2 seconds of footage. It's insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Jack is here. Hello there. All right, what do we got? I feel like Martha will intervene between the fight between Godzilla and Kong. Yep, they're on the edge of an island with the ship in the foreground. Yeah, do you think this is their first meeting?
Yes.
You know what? I wonder who. We're doing good, Jack. We're doing pretty darn good, actually. We're having some fun. You missed some great stuff early on in the stream. We're like an hour and 20 minutes in. We're gonna be streaming on my channel tonight as well. We're gonna be ranking the live action Batman movies, so that should be fun. It's got a copy of 1976 on VHS in the mail. That's pretty pretty solid.
Oh my, wait. You know something I just noticed right now?
What?
It kind of looks like Kong is on all fours and then lifts himself up before he punches.
Oh, like he's like reaching back, like he's like a. I think maybe he could just be like he was just climbing on. Maybe the two of them were climbing onto the aircraft carrier to get like some flat ground or something, and then.
Oh, look.
I think Kong will have an advantage if he's on land. Godzilla definitely has the advantage in the water. There's no question about that. Yeah. So Kong needs to be smart about it. He can't fight him in the water.
So see how he's kind of like coming up before he even winds up. Look at him. He's like, it looks like he's going down.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he's winding back. He's cocking that thing back. He's ready to just boom. It's got 33 and 76 on CED off eBay. Nice. I've always wanted to see what a CED player looks like. I always kind of wanted a CED movie.
It's a big aircraft carrier.
Yeah. It's just a small peek, but what about the trailer? Everyone, if I knew what the trailer was coming out, I'd tell you, but I really don't. I'm not psychic, unfortunately. I see the trailer so bad. Yes, we want to see the cave drawing of Kong, Godzilla, and them could have defeated another Titan years ago. The drawing represented them roaring in victory. Yeah, because like you see these ancient cave paintings of them, so you know the Kong and Godzilla species have collided before. They're like maybe some of the alpha species on the planet. Perhaps there was an agreement of some sort between the species where like Kong and them would get control of Skull Island, and Godzilla would patrol the world or something like that, and their species have kind of forgotten that. I think when Ghidorah came into the picture, that kind of changed things. Maybe the Titans kind of lived in harmony beforehand, before Ghidorah, and then Ghidorah showed up and kind of changed things. And then,
we do have to figure out what the conflict between Godzilla and Kong is.
Warner Brothers is live in 30 minutes. What are they live in 30 minutes for? Are they really? Like, what are they doing?
They're not going to show shit.
Oh yeah, probably not.
What if that happens? Should I live stream the live stream?
Oh, they're gonna be. Oh, it's a premiere for Scoob.
Fuck Scoob.
Fuck Scoob. That's mean. That's not very nice. No, that wasn't very nice. But yeah, where are we at now?
Straw Monsters. No, it's not happening. Sorry.
I wish.
It would be fun.
Destroy Monsters will probably happen next, I think. Watch, they just throw on the trailer randomly and I'll be flooded with emails. Oh yeah, when the trailer drops, it will just break the internet. But as of right now, we're just going to have to keep waiting. We're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. We will get a still image before we get the trailer. That's when you know it's coming out.
Yeah, actually, that's usually how it works. And they did that with... they did that before they released the second trailer. They released a picture of Godzilla. No, fuck, dude. I hate Scooby-Doo.
You hate Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I guess I liked it. I was like, yeah, it's fine. But
the shame. Have you seen the live-action Scooby-Doo movies?
The 2000s ones? Oh my god, they were great.
Oh, I was in the theater watching the first Scooby-Doo movie. So I just that movie alone, just some of the like originally, the original cut of Scooby-Doo was rated R.
Really?
Yes, like there is an R-rated version of that movie that they edited down to like a PG or PG-13 or something. But yes, it was originally rated R because it was written by James Gunn, who was like he would then go on to do like Dawn of the Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy, Slither, and all that. But he was mostly known for trauma things. But there's some pretty risque like humor in those movies that they cut out.
I used to have a crush on Daphne.
Oh yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's pretty hot. Apparently, I got some feedback on my movie for some of the guys at Weta. Oh, that's pretty cool. Imagine Legendary is watching this. Hi, Legendary.
Yeah, get on your shit.
Yeah, I waited too damn long. Now I need footage. Yes, we're like addicts right now. We're going through withdrawals. Ben was hotter in the LA movie. Oh yeah. She had a racket.
All right, Jack. All right.
Jack, you need to quote Fred in the movies like dorky chicks like you turn me on too, as Fred would
Scooby. Wait, look at Jack's comment. 3 comments up.
What? Scooby Poo. Scooby Poo.
Camazots. I don't even know what Camazots is.
Yeah, it sounds like Camelot.
I think it's people have said that it's the thing that faces Kong in the comic that's coming up. If so, then cool.
Scooby Poo.
That's pretty good.
That's great. That's really good.
You know what, Chunky Turtle? I think that too. I think Legendary would want to release it, but W. Being stupid.
If Godzilla was 2 meters tall, who do you think would win a fight between 2 meters tall Godzilla or a full-grown male Kodiak bear? Godzilla, because he's got his atomic breath. Wood Rocket probably already made. Oh Jesus. Oh God, don't even bring that up, Jack. I've seen some of the Cinema Snobs reviews on some of those films. They did like a Pokemon porno parody. Oof. Oh God, the image of that Pikachu called Dikachu was horrifying. It's the back hands. That's blah blah. Do you like anime? Which one is your favorites? My all-time favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. I've actually been watching Dragon Ball. I'm on I have like 5 episodes left in the original Dragon Ball thing. And then I'll watch the Dragon Ball movies and then move on to Dragon Ball Z. So it's what you do when you're stuck in quarantine. You just binge a lot of shit. Camazot's a bat-like thing. He's bad soup. Yeah. If Kinky Kong exists, Scooby porn probably. Oh yeah, there definitely is, Jack. I'm sure you're probably seen a lot of it. Oh no, not again. God no. Oh geez. The comment section. This is a fun stream, Ryan. I'm having a good time here. Just wait till you get to my stream. That's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna need a freaking like hour-long break before yours.
You need another hentai reaction, just like with Milk Money. Oh, I totally should do a reaction. I'd probably scare every one of my new subscribers away. Oh man, no, Justin, we got to get Nick to do that. Because when Ryan, Nick, and I were like, we just did like a private video call or whatever, and we made Nick watch it, and his reaction was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was pretty great.
I guess you know what I keep saying.
React to Tamarin Asagi. You know what? I don't know what that is, and if I look it up, I'm gonna regret it.
I keep telling Nick like I need to because like there's a bunch of movies Nick wants me to watch that like I haven't seen. So I'm telling him I will watch like every movie he wants me to watch if he live streams himself watching King Kong versus Godzilla.
Okay, I think he'll do it. Do you guys know that Frank Welker, the guy who voiced Fred and Scooby-Doo, provided the vocal effects for Zilla and the Baby Zillas? Yep, Frank Welker is the king of voice actors. He's been voicing Fred for over 40 freaking years. That's insane. The same voice of Fred all the time, except in the new movie because they got different actors.
Austin, you're writing your own version. Yeah, I tried. It's
My
like
favorite is Mononoke Hime. Haven't heard of that one. To be honest, I'm writing my own version of Congress Godzilla. You know what? At least people are seeing something. Then we have something so far. LOL. Nozuki versus Kamazots would be cool to see Rodan fight Skullcrawlers. Yeah, have Nick watch Ready Player One. I guess. Did you know that Weta Workshop was supposed to do Evangelion movie in 2004? Yes, Jack. You've said that to me before. That's pretty cool. I've been thinking about a live action Eva movie for a while now. Ever since I watched the show, I watched it like twice, and then I watched the Rebuild movies twice. But yeah. Some cool shit. Cool. Anything else we want to talk about on this stream? Or
no, I mean the whole point of this today was just like
Dragon War?
Clearing up the stuff that I said last couple of videos.
Yes, Jared. There was the ride, and unfortunately, I've never been able to go experience the Godzilla vs. Evangelion ride, and I thought there was some cool shit with that. Yeah. You know what, Ryan? You still got to watch Shin Godzilla.
Yeah,
you really do. I think it's unacceptable that you haven't.
I only haven't watched it because I couldn't find a cheap enough DVD.
You know what? I think I have a digital copy. You could probably have if it's.
Well, the Google Drives are everywhere, but I just don't want to watch it.
No, I meant like I have like no. Actually, I gave my friend my digital copy. Never mind then.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna close the stream off. So today was about GBK and the fans, and everyone's getting
And then
pissed.
we got some
And,
fun stuff that we looked up during
yep,
the stream.
yep,
Some great fan art
yep,
that the chat really loved.
yep. F, F.
Yep. Or
Uh,
C for continue. So that was fun. I had a good time with the stream. And
tonight, go to Sean's channel. We will be there.
Right. I think we'll probably do a stream in a little while. We'll need a little breather in between these streams from talking so much.
I have to catch up on the Arrowverse continually.
Yeah, you're going crazy. Hey, that's me with Dragon Ball right now. I've literally like a few episodes left. I'm watching it like I started like right as I start working at like 7 in the morning, and I just watch it like all day. And I'm just like by the end of it, I'm just like I can't watch anymore.
You get to work at home and shit, so like I don't even have time to do that.
Right. You know what? I'm literally like where I'm sitting right now. Well, on the other side of the table, and then I just I do my work. I put on Dragon Ball, and I just binge it all day, and while I work. So that's cool.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, catch us on Sean's channel later tonight.
Magic can happen to you, Jack.
Batman video.
Yes, we're going to be ranking the live-action Batman movies from Batman 66 all the way up through, I guess the last live-action one was Justice League, if you can call
it.
You
know what? I will rank the ones that I've seen.
Right. I'm going to go through the rankings, and then as I go through of them, I guess Ryan can just rank the ones that he's seen. That one's going to be fun. Jack, you'll have to join us for that live stream because I know you're a big Batman fan. Fernando, good talk with you. Yeah, I guess things to plug. I got my live stream. Ryan will share a link on his channel before we go live. I got to make the thumbnail for this thing. We're gonna take a quick breather, and I'd say what time do you think we should do this stream? Like 8ish?
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30 or something. That way, it gives people time to there and yeah. Okay.
Videos that I have coming up that I can let people know about. I'm starting my Godzilla Kongathon, which I made a trailer for. I'm going to post that tonight. And then I am going to be doing a 1-year anniversary King of the Monsters video, which is going to be hated, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And just news as it happens, speculation as I feel. That's what we're doing right now. So yeah. But my Godzilla Kongathon is every movie, every show for Godzilla and Kong. So it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I've reviewed all the Godzilla movies before. I did my 30 days of Godzilla. I think I was the first person to do that as the 2014 came out, which, happy 6-year anniversary to when I saw Godzilla 2014, which would be 6 years ago on this day because I went the Thursday night preview.
Mine is Sunday.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, time is really flying. Hopefully it flies fast enough till we can get to GVK and get through this quarantine thing. And yeah, go back to just normal life. Although it has been kind of fun, like, because everybody's kind of like able to talk at home. Like, so I guess that's one of the cool things about it. I don't have to travel so far. So
true.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, if you guys want to check us out, we're going to be talking about the live action Batman movies on my channel tonight. There's going to be a lot of people on there.
Yep. But yeah, that was a fun chat, everybody. Make sure to like all the fan art. Make sure to spam Legendary or don't spam Legendary. Just look at the comments.
Yeah, Legendary, Legendary's pretty cool. Like, they respond to people, but like right now they just can't say anything. They want I know they want to. I know everybody's getting impatient, but in time we'll probably just look at where we're at right now. We're almost a year to the day of, King of the Monsters. Like, this was like a year ago. We were seeing the movie.
You know what? It'll probably work out where we're going to be complaining and bitching, and it'll be here in like a week or two. It could be. So
that's what happens. It was like when the 2014 trailer was coming out. It was just like, oh, where's the trailer? Oh, where is it? Guys, where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? Every day, the trailer. I mean, I was getting excited and impatient. I think I posted a comment. You could still probably find it early on the video. But I was so excited for 2014. It was like, because like I said, that one was a lot tougher of a wait because it was the 10-year gap. And then, this one was the 5-year gap. But we also had other Godzilla content to keep us there. Right now, I'm feeling relaxed about it. Like, I'm really chill about GVK at this point. I'm very excited for a trailer, but I'm not like, it wasn't like when King of the Monsters was coming out because I had that 5-year wait. This year, I'm like, oh, I got a 1-year wait. I got a lot of content. It's not that long of a wait.
Right. All
So,
right.
yep.
Thanks everybody for joining. Catch us tonight. I'll probably post it on my community.
Yep. All right, everyone. Check out my channel. Check out all that stuff. And have a good one. I'll see you on the next stream.